What is up, Patreon? I'm currently sitting on the floor wanting to give you guys a behind the scenes and a little bit of an update. I don't always talk about the industry, but I'm gonna talk about the industry. I mean the entertainment industry. So a lot of what actors do, I always say 90% of their job is actually done off-site. So behind the scenes, in other places, whether it's a rehearsal, a class, a training, an audition, a callback, an interview, press, stuff like office stuff, paperwork. Let me tell you what I currently have going on in my makeshift office space right now. This is an empty room where I live, and I have put a bunch of random stuff in it because I need to use it while it's empty. I don't know how long it's gonna be empty or, this way, but I'm just using it for right now. My little setup, my little pop-up shop. And I wanna kind of give you a tour of what I have going on. It's not that glamorous, but it's glamorous to me. And it's such a blessing in my life to be able to have this as resources. A lot of people who don't have this. This is the first time I've truly had like a big open space that I can just put my stuff in, and I actually have the stuff to put in it. I've either had one or the other, but to have both at the exact right time, divine timing, I feel so blessed. And I want to show you my mess, the messes I make while I'm making art. So when you first walk in, there's stuff everywhere, but let me explain. So that's some laundry I need to fold. So I just brought it in here so I could have it. I got my makeup. I have this little box that was here that I kind of set my ring light on, and I have the window open because I need as much light in here as possible. I have my double-sided backdrop. The back is blue. This is my tripod. It can go all the way down, all the way up. I did have a mirror in here because I was using it as a tool, but yeah, helps me get ready. You like my outfit today? What's up? This is the behind the scenes. This is what you guys don't know. And then I use the pillows to cover the sound from the vent. Our vent can be really loud. You hear that? You hear the difference? Listen to that. Loud, quiet. See? So if you can build surface area, it actually absorbs excess sound and excess echoing. So what I do is I'll lay a blanket here. One, because it's white, and because it will reflect light underneath. And what happens is when you reflect light, white light underneath you, it helps with any shadowing that the overhead light will cast. So there's a lot of science to how I do things. But yeah, this helps to buffer noise and to make the sound as clear as possible without the echoing. These are some cards. I had pulled some cards for myself this morning, and sometimes I will draw cards in this space and do some spiritual work in here, not just, not just TV stuff, but some spiritual stuff. Another reason why having something nice and plush on the ground is good, but if I can create surface area, I can limit echoing. But every now and then I will have to voice record for voiceover because I've been doing some voiceover work lately, which is really exciting. And I actually jump into the closet. If you don't have a work booth or like a sound booth, you can always drape a towel or get into the closet with a bunch of clothes. If you're in the closet with a bunch of clothing, it's actually better because, like I said, the more surface area, the better, to help buffer some of that echoing or the sound of your mouth, like this sound, like the sound of your teeth. It kind of helps to buffer that and make that less noticeable. So what I'll do is I'll put the phone between the wall and the towel, and I'll actually talk at the end of the towel. I'll talk all the way over here, hi. And that's basically it. That's my makeshift space. So, yeah, that's basically it. That's my makeshift space. This is my behind the scenes. If you ever wondered how I make my auditions, this is how I would do it. Usually I could have a reader, right there is my lovely spouse. But if for some reason I'm doing it without a reader, I can always do a voice recording and use the voiceover, especially if it's not a ton of dialogue. If it's like a full-blown conversation or an argument in a scene, I obviously want to use the help of someone else, anyone else really. But I can't tell you, I can't do this without all the help and support that I have. So you guys are incredible because you help me to have that freedom to be able to do this. When you support me, it helps me to create more often. But also, I know one of my Patreon subscribers is my reader. Hi, shout out to you. What's up? And without having that excess dialogue to read the opposing script, you know, I can't make the scene. It's different if, you know, if the only opposing dialogue is, hey, how are you? And like, then they don't ever say anything else. Then I can just record that and dub that in. But if it's like a full-blown interaction, we're talking about the weather or something, I need someone else. So shout out to all the help that I'm always given in order to make these tapes. I even have a script on the floor left over because sometimes it's crunch time and I kind of get auditions sent to me in bursts. So what I do is sometimes I have to do like 3 in one night or 2 in one night. I've definitely had to do that before, or randomly do something last minute like, okay, I gave you this audition and it's due tomorrow or it's due in 2 days, but maybe I don't have the next 2 days available. So I get in here really quick, I get it done, and I move on. So enjoy this sneak peek. I'm really excited about what I've been doing with this space. I'll probably transfer this to another part of my home if I have to. But for right now, it is such a big blessing.